Their evil plan backfired horribly. Who God has blessed, no one can ever curse. What's yours is yours. They can never take it away from you. So they came against you. They attacked you. They tried to destroy you, ruin your reputation. They were all about you. They forgot about everything and decided to focus on you and destroying you. But what they didn't realize is that you are divinely protected and that no weapon formed against you would have ever prospered. What they didn't realize is that you are a child of God. You are blessed by the Almighty. The blood that is flowing in you is royal. You are special. You are unique. They ended up messing with the wrong person, and it is all backfiring on the evil ones. It is all backfiring on the haters, those jealous people, those envious people who came against you, the evil ones. They thought they could have attacked you and done you wrong with impunity. They thought they would have been able to get away with it, but it doesn't work that way. No debt in the universe goes unpaid. That is just the way it is. I didn't make it, neither did you, neither did you. That is just the way it is. What goes around comes around. What you sow is what you reap. And right now, those people who try to destroy you are being destroyed. Those people who try to make your life a living hell are living in hell. The hell they thought they were creating for you was for themselves. They are being brought down. They saw how blessed you are, how talented, how gifted. They saw your light. They realized that you are special, that you are unique. They wanted to steal from you, steal your gifts, steal your birthright. They've been wanting to take your place for so long. Why you and not them? They know that you are a positive person. They know that you are a good person. And because of that, because of the fact that you're such an amazing person, a lot of people were drawn to you. A lot of people wanted to be around you. People were singing your praises. That really drove the evil ones crazy, mad. They were furious. They were all about bringing you down. They decided to focus on you, forget everything else, in an attempt to destroy you. So they lied about you. They made up stories about you. They went around telling everybody how you're not the good person they think you are, how you're fake, how you're good for nothing. Even your gifts, how you are not as good as they think you are, how you are not as talented. They lied. They made up story after story. They knew that the bigger the lie, more people would have believed it. These people made you the number one item on their agenda. And it started working against you. Your reputation was being ruined. All of that slander, all of the attacks, people started to believe it. You know, people can be very gullible. And even those who are not so gullible started to believe it because it was repeated over and over. They made it look like they were giving people a heads up, you know. They were protecting people. People started to believe it. It started to affect you. Where you lost certain opportunities. Where certain people stopped talking to you. People turned against you, all because of the lies that were told about you. For many of you I am talking to, for many of you watching me and listening to my voice, I am talking about someone who you gave to. In certain cases, somebody who was a friend. In certain cases, your own relative, family member. Instead of reciprocating the good, instead of being good to you after you were so good to them, they started trying to destroy you, to bury you, to mess you up. But they messed with the wrong one this time. And so it started affecting you. Doors were closed. You lost opportunities. Gates were closed. But what they didn't realize is that when one door is closed, many more are open. You wouldn't give up. For many of you at the start, you felt down. You felt like giving up. Wow, nothing is working out for me. Many of you felt like Job in the Bible, where everything was taken away from him. He who was doing so well before, now he was sick. Now he lost all of his money. Now he lost so much. He lost everything that was dear to him. I'm talking to somebody. Am I talking to somebody? Give the video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. Give the video a thumbs up if you resonate. If you know that you will still win. Eh? How about that? But what they didn't realize, like I was saying, is that you would have discovered new opportunities. All of that negativity, you would have made something positive about it. So when they block you in one area, you discover a new area. I've seen it in my own life. When they block me in one area, when they say nasty things about me, oh, you guys don't want me there? I will go somewhere else. You end up going somewhere better. I am talking to somebody today who will find something better to do that will be more fruitful. For many of you, you will make more money in that new job. For many of you, instead of having that job, you will start a business. All of the negativity that exists at that job will lead you to a better place, a new business or a better job where you're making more money. You will get a better opportunity. So when they thought they were burying you, they were planting you, you discover something better because you are an advancing man or an advancing woman. Because winning is what you do. I am talking to winners right now. Somebody who is ready to say, all I do is win. All I do is win. Type it in the comments. All I do is win. All I do is win. So when they come against you with the negativity, all I do is win. When they block the road, you make your way through the bushes and you still reach your destination. Some of you are feeling so down, but that caused you to ask for more, to reach for more. Because you knew what you didn't want, you knew what you want now. You know what you don't want, so you know what you want. What they didn't realize is that now you would have been even more focused on your goal. You would have a clearer mental picture of your goal because of all of the pain you experienced. So what they meant for evil turned out to be good, just like the story of Joseph in the Bible, where his brothers sold him into slavery. He was thrown into a pit, but he went from a pit to a palace. They thought it was over for Joseph when they sold him to the Ishmaelites. And there Joseph was in Egypt. But they didn't realize that a winner is a winner. So it didn't take very long for Joseph to be in a high position. And they ended up needing him. Your enemies, they will end up needing you. The same people who came against you, tomorrow, they need you. A friend of mine told me a story where he was walking in the city, small community, and this guy verbally attacked him. Because there he was walking on the pavement, and sometimes you go that way, the person goes that way like a dance. You're trying to get away from the person, and that person called him names, and it didn't take two. He's a manager of a hotel, and it didn't take too long. That same person who attacked him was at that hotel, not realizing that he was the manager, and he was the one interviewing that person. But the good person he is, that guy got a job anyway. But there he was feeling embarrassed. Feeling embarrassed when he realized that this guy he attacked is the manager. And he had a choice. He could have told him go home. Sometimes the better thing to do is to hire them. Let them deal with it. So that person who came against you, tomorrow they need you. And the good person you are, forgiveness. How about some forgiveness? You're so far up, you're so high up, you're not worried, you're not bothered about these people. You've leveled up. When you're at that high level, you're not bothered. They're not taking anything away from you. They cannot take anything away from you. So that person who lied, it's only a matter of time till everybody realizes how much of a liar they are. How they were fooling people. And their own people, their own friends, start realizing who they are and separate from them. Nobody wants to be around them. They lose their friends, in other words. Their own people don't want to be around them. Their own people start working against them because that is what they deserve. Because they lied to the people. And people realize, wow, they lied about you. You are a good person. They lose it all. They're brought down. Nobody wants to work with them. Nobody wants to associate with them. That is their style. That is the way they live their life. So it's only a matter of time till they self-destruct. They love drama. So that is what will surround them. They love confusion. That is what they want for others. That is the world they live in. And it works against them. They pay the price. Whatever is done in the dark comes to light. People see through them. They pay the price. What goes around comes around. They messed with the wrong person. The chosen one that you are. The blessed one that you are. You gifted. You're elevated. They're demoted. They did it to themselves. They dug a pit for you. They fall into that very pit. They end up messing themselves up. Your enemies are ashamed. They are embarrassed because it backfired on them. Because they're not having the last laugh. They laughed. They mocked. And look what happened. You won anyway. You rose even higher. And the hell they created for you is for themselves. The trap they set for you is for themselves. Because whatever you send out comes back to you. Treat people good, and good will come back to you. They thought they would have been able to wrong you and not pay the price, but it doesn't work that way. It's harvest time, and they're going down. So like I said, time goes by and they are exposed. Time goes by and you move up nonetheless because you've decided that this is what you're about. You are all about the advancing life, and you will advance despite what they try, no matter what they do. Winning is what you do, and that is how it's gonna be. No weapon formed against you can ever prosper. If there is no enemy within, the enemy without can do you no harm. Your enemies didn't see it coming. The day comes when they have to hide their face. They were loud back then, but they will be silent in defeat. They will be silent in shame and embarrassment. As we're here on this advancing channel, it's beautiful out here in nature. It's so calm. And I am sending you all of this love, light, positive energy. I am sending you all of these good vibes. I am here to remind you that everything is always working out for you. It's just temporary defeat. Those of you who are going through a very challenging time right now, it won't last forever. The pain won't last forever. You will not always be down there in the valley. That is part of the journey. All of this is preparing you for your climb, for your shine. Life is about peaks and valleys. You will be at the top again. Keep the faith. Know that everything is working out for you. Have this advancing mindset. As a man thinketh, so is he. As a woman thinks, so is she. So know that you are winning. Have more than faith, more than belief. Know it to be true. They may call you delusional. Good. Have big goals. You will achieve these goals. If you know that you will, don't doubt yourself. If you doubt yourself, all right, cast it aside and believe once again. Know once again. Have that knowing. How can they stop you? They cannot stop you. Big up to every subscriber, every member. Big up to every viewer. Thank you for the love, for your support, for your donation. Share, like, type a comment. I look forward to reading your comments. My name is Mantius. This is the Advancing channel. Thank you so much for watching. One love, God bless, and all the best.